Внимание, внимание! Внимание, внимание! Внимание, внимание!
1986 is the year that would change everything in the nuclear industry. A disaster would burn the concept of atomic fallout into the zeitgeist of the 1980s, and the legacy would act as a constant reminder of the risks of improper management of a nuclear reactor. The disaster became a testament on how poor design and mismanagement, when placed in a Venn diagram, can equal irradiating most of Eastern Europe. Of course, today we are looking at the Chernobyl disaster of 1986, and this one has earned the magical 10 on my patented plain difficult disaster scale. Believe it or not, this video is actually part of a series of videos on the Chernobyl disaster and, in a wider context, the RBMK reactor type. And in light of that, it might be worth checking out my video on the Leningrad and other Chernobyl meltdown. Don't worry, I'll still be here when you get back. Ah, you're back. Welcome. Yep, I know it was a bit of an overdone trope, so let's get back to the main reason why you're here. Our story starts back in 1970 and in Ukraine, about 100 kilometres, 62 miles, from Kiev, when ground was broken for a new city that would become known as Pripyat, an atomgrad that was designed to house the workers for a new nuclear plant. It should be said that the original plans were to build the city and the plant just 25 kilometres or 16 miles from Kiev, but it was thought to be too close to a major city, which turned out to be a good decision. The concept of an atomgrad is similar to, say, Tomsk, which were closed cities, although Pripyat was open later on in its short lifetime as a city. These municipalities were designed to be self-contained communities that had a sole purpose, and that was keeping the power plant working and, by extension, the workers that were employed there happy. The community at Pripyat was developed to be the perfect home for a young family, with its amusement park and modern, at the time, architecture. In the same year, the ground where the new plant would exist was prepared for construction. The Chernobyl nuclear power plant began construction proper in 1972 after the central government decided on what type of reactors the site would house. Originally, the idea for a pressurised water reactor was thought to suit the new plant, but it was overruled by Anatoly Alexandrov, the chief scientist who was at the time supervisor of the project of RBMK reactor plants. The reactor type was preferred due to the design being cheaper to produce, and as we found out with Leningrad, that cost was a pretty high priority, some might say even over safety. The nuclear power plant had the